Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. And we're live here in Dublin, Ireland for Monday Night Raw. Here tonight, sold out here in Dublin, Ireland. Here comes Sami Zayn.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 212 pounds.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're inside to Monday Night Raw tonight. Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen, Sami Zayn looking to do what he wants to do tonight. Sami Zayn, the best competitor we have here at WWE. Sami Zayn ready for action here on Monday Night Raw as you go one-on-one against Ethan Page for an opportunity to join Finn Balor and CM Punk in the Battle Royal that takes place in just 2 weeks. Takes place in 2 weeks from Saturday. Streaming live at Saturday Night's Main Event in New York City. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a big night of action tonight here on Monday Night Raw in Dublin, Ireland.
And his opponent from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Weighing in at 214 pounds. All ego, Ethan Page.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, all ego, Ethan Page ready for one-on-one action here tonight in Dublin, Ireland. Here, ladies and gentlemen, what a night we have for you in store here on Monday Night Raw here in Dublin, Ireland. Well, ladies and gentlemen, big night of action here tonight. And for the first time, we're going to see the war of the viewership fight here on Monday Night Raw. The winner of this match will join Cody Rhodes, join CM Punk and Finn Balor in the 8-man Battle Royal to determine the challenger for Seth Freakin' Rollins at Crown Jewel in Riyadh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Sami Zayn versus All Ego Ethan Page here on Monday Night Raw. Our first match of the evening here on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Sami Zayn versus All Ego Ethan Page here on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Big time match up here on Monday Night Raw in a jam-packed arena here in Dublin, Ireland. We're here in Dublin, Ireland tonight. We're in Dublin, Ireland for Monday Night Raw here tonight. Well, Sami Zayn versus All Ego Ethan Page. And here we go, Sami Zayn, proving that he is one of the best here on Monday nights here in WWE. Sami Zayn, a former Intercontinental Champion, former United States Champion, was close to being a world champion in Toronto at a live event. But tonight he's here in action here on Monday Night Raw night. It's All Ego Ethan Page here on Monday Night Raw, who's a man from AEW who made his debut here in WWE and has showed the world that AEW is no longer a working company people want to work for. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we see people leave that company. People like Aleister Black, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk. And also, we've seen other people like Ricky Saints leave it. And Jade Cargill left. Jade Cargill's left that company. Lots of people have left that company and joined to bigger pastures here at WWE. Where everything is where you want to be in WWE. Everyone wants to be at WWE. No one wants to be at AEW. Well, ladies and gentlemen, people who are just our old people who are on there, we can't do anything else in WWE. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Ethan Page versus Sami Zayn here on Monday Night Raw in Dublin, Ireland. In Dublin, Ireland, Sami Zayn versus Zayn and All Ego, Ethan Page. Here we go. Sami's gonna fly, folks. Sami Zayn, is he gonna fly? Oh, yes, he is. Here comes Sami. And Sami Zayn in control right now here on Monday Night Raw. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw here in Dublin, Ireland. You're on a sold out Dublin, Ireland here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Sami Zayn versus All Ego Ethan Page here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. On Netflix here, ladies and gentlemen. Count of 4 by our official, Charles Robinson, who is our official for the evening. Official tonight here on Monday Night Raw. And here we go. Oh, Ethan Page versus Sami Zayn here on Netflix. Here on Netflix, and a back suplex here. 1, 2, no. Could go to 1 by All Ego Ethan Page here on Monday Night Raw against Sami Zayn. Here we go. Here comes Sami. Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn wants it here. Sami wants to be the one to be. And here comes Sami. Haluva kick by Sami. The Haluva kick by Sami Zayn. 1, 2 count. But as you see, Ethan Page is busted open by Sami Zayn here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Now go Sami again. Now go Sami. And all the Ethan Page calls this All Ego. Was this All Ego? Sami's down. Is that for set 1, 2? Almost a 3 count. Sam's head on the rope, but the ref didn't see it. Wouldn't see it. And now here comes Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn here tonight. Sami Zayn in action on Monday Night Raw. Sami Zayn here, ladies and gentlemen. But we still have a huge night of action tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Monday Night Raw night, Sami Zayn versus Ethan Page. All Ego Ethan Page on Monday Night Raw night, ladies and gentlemen. Sami Zayn versus Ethan Page here. Here we go. Sami's off the ropes. Here comes Sami. Here comes Sami to the ropes to Sami Zayn. Well, Sami Zayn, Monday Night Raw action, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Monday Night Raw in Dublin, Ireland. In a sold out Dublin, Ireland. Here, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday Night Raw. Here comes Sami. Here comes Sami Zayn. Or what people like to call him, Sami Uso. Uh-oh, and not what we thought we'd see here. And a beat down there to Sami Zayn. Throwing John Robinson off a ring. For what reason here? And we're going to fight here in Dublin, Ireland. In Dublin, Ireland, we're going to fight here on Monday Night Raw. In Dublin, Ireland, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. A brutal fight was in here, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday Night Raw night. But Ireland, going here in Dublin, Ireland, are liking this fight here for Sami Zayn, who now is ready and fired up now, Sami. Here comes Sami. Sami Zayn. Missed it again, Sami Zayn. Down again. Goes Sami Zayn by All Ego, Ethan Page. Monday Night Raw in the Dublin, Ireland. Here tonight. Sold out here in Dublin. Well, ladies and gentlemen, big night of action here tonight. Streaming live on Netflix. Here in a jam-packed arena. Here tonight in Dublin, Ireland. Sami Zayn and All Ego Ethan Page. Here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Then Page and Sami Zayn outside the ring. Ethan Page and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is in trouble now by All Ego Ethan Page here on Monday Night Raw. Well, Ethan Page, Sami Zayn, 1-1 action here on Monday Night Raw, where this match will join Finn Balor and CM Punk in the Battle Royal. In the Battle Royal at Saturday night's main event in New York City. And here we go. Here comes Sami. And here comes Sami again. Sami Uso. Here comes Sami Uso. Sami Zayn is on fire. And here comes Sami. Blue Thunderbomb. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn joins Finn Balor and CM Punk at Saturday night's main event. What a match to kick off Raw here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Way to kick off Raw here tonight. Streaming live on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to kick off Raw. Sami Zayn beats Ethan Page and has joins Finn Balor and CM Punk at Saturday night's main event in the Battle Royal. What an incredible match to kick off Raw here in Dublin, Ireland. And with Sami Zayn with a Blue Thunderbomb with the victory here in Dublin, Ireland.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, one for Sami Zayn tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more WWE action. Don't go away. But ladies and gentlemen, it's come up next. We got some more action for you live on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more action here in Dublin, Ireland. Don't go away. We'll be right back after a short commercial break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw, right here on Netflix. And here comes Chelsea Green here in Dublin, Ireland. Ready for action. One women's action here in Dublin, Ireland.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Green, ready for action here tonight on Monday Night Raw. In Dublin, Ireland, Chelsea Green ready for action as it takes on the returning Carmella live next on Monday Night Raw from Dublin, Ireland.
And her opponent from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Carmella here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. She has a new attitude. She is back to her old gimmick. Because Mella is money here on Monday Night Raw here in Dublin, Ireland. Carmella versus Chelsea Green. Here we go. Chelsea Green versus Carmella on Monday Night Raw here in Dublin, Ireland. Our second match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Third match of the evening here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here, streaming live on Netflix. Streaming live tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here on Monday Night Raw. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Monday Night Raw action. Here we go. Down goes Carmella by Chelsea Green. By Chelsea Green, who's here tonight. Action here on Monday Night Raw here in Dublin, Ireland. Against that's Mella is money herself. Carmella. And Carmella here tonight, no sign of her old friends. No sign of her old friends, Big Cass and Enzo Amore, who are not here anymore. Who are not here tonight, as they were out there. They got hit with an injury. They were out with injuries. Injury they suffered at the hands of the team who's still here in WWE. Still here on WWE TV. Still here in WWE. The Authors of Pain, who will be here live next week on Raw in a tag action, where that match will go on to face the Usos at Saturday night's main event for the World Tag Team Championships, which will be a great match. It will be a great match indeed at Saturday night's main event. And here we go. Big match up here on Monday Night Raw here in Dublin, Ireland. Our official tonight, Jessica Carr, for the women's matches tonight. Jessica Carr will be our official. Be the official for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen. Carmella and Chelsea Green on Monday Night Raw in Dublin, Ireland. Well, here we go. Big matchup here. Here we go. Down to kick to the face. Mella's busted open. Mella's bleeding. Carmella has been busted open. Here from that kick from Chelsea Green. who busts open Carmella here on Monday Night Raw. And here we go. The Rough Rider. The Rough Rider. Little monster husband, Zack Ryder. 1, 2, 3. The Rough Rider with the victory. Well, Chelsea Green beats Carmella here on Monday Night Raw in Dublin, Ireland. I didn't think she'd come out with a win with the Rough Rider here tonight. But she does with a 1, 2, 3. Carmella wins here live on Netflix.
Here is your winner, Chelsea Green.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Green wins here live tonight. Here on Monday Night Raw, Carmella. Chelsea Green beats Carmella here live on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. What a win for Chelsea Green here tonight on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Take Action next on Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes. The dogs are barking here in Dublin, Ireland. And here comes Braun Breaker. Part of the way, part of Division.
Introducing first, from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Vision here in action tonight. Braun Breaker teaming up tonight with Bronson Reed. The Vision are looking to get championship gold. As tonight, they have an opportunity to do just that. If they beat Dallas and Anderson tonight, beat Dallas and Anderson tonight, they will go to Raw next week and will fight. The winner will face either. And will face the winner. But ladies and gentlemen, where this is not for this to be a championship contenders match, where this match will face the Usos at Crown Jewel for the World Tag Team Championships. Could it be the Vision? Or could it be Gallows and Anderson? We fall live right now. But here comes Big Bronson Reed, the center member of the Vision.
From Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Vision ready for action tonight. Here on Monday Night Raw, the Vision are ready for a fight. And the Vision, I had a word with the Vision earlier today. They said they're excited to be here. They're excited to prove they belong and prove that they belong to be the new tag team champions. And we're going to see why in moments. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more action here on Raw. That's what we're about to see when we return. It will be Gallows Anderson versus the Vision next on Raw. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Gallows and Anderson are here tonight in action for one night only. Braun Breaker and Gallows and Luke Gallows. And Luke Gallows here on Monday Night Raw. Luke Gallows and the badass Braun Breaker here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. On Netflix here, ladies and gentlemen, tag team action, the tag team action tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The big team we've ever thought we'd see tonight. The biggest team ever. The team of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed of the Vision. Of the Vision. Of the Vision by Seth freaking Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, who is not here tonight, but he will be watching the match next Saturday. The match next Saturday, streaming live in New York City for Saturday night's main event. We're going to find out who will be. We already know 2 or 3 men who are in that battle royal that will take place this in 2 weeks, the next Saturday at Saturday night's main event. But here we are. Big fight field here, ladies and gentlemen. Braun Breaker versus Luke Gallows of the club, Gallows and Anderson. Well, what a matchup we're seeing here live next here on Netflix in our second match of the third match of the night. The third match of the night here in Dublin, Ireland. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Gallows has been busted open. Gallows is gushing blood. And here comes Braun Breaker, the badass. Braun Breaker. And the badass lays out Carl Anderson. And Braun Breaker, the badass. The spear by Braun Breaker. And now taking in Bronson Reed. Now taking in big Bronson Reed of the Vision. And the Vision are in control right now as the Vision here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Gallows has not been able to tag in Anderson at all in this match tonight. Here on Monday Night Raw, the Vision dominating this match right now here on Monday Night Raw. Here in Dublin, Ireland. The crowd in Dublin, Ireland are loving this match tonight, this fight. Here on Monday Night Raw. Live on Netflix here tonight. The Vision destroying their opposition here tonight on Netflix. On Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And a beat down again to Gallows' face, to the face of Gallows. Luke Gallows. Carl Anderson's not able to get in the fight in this match yet at all. Anderson's not able to be tagged in at all. Not good that able to get to his corner to tag him in. Did not break down a tag. Get a tag here. Oh my God. Holy shit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we know what's coming. I think we know. Oh, wait a minute. Gallows fight back. Gallows fight back now. And he gets the tag. Oh, he tags in Anderson. And Anderson now taking control now as Anderson of the club. And a beat down here. Another beat down again, and down goes Anderson here. Uh-oh. Holy shit! Wait a minute here. What is he doing? Luke Gallows fell outside the ring. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh dear. Holy shit. Tried to take him apart here on the outside of the ring, and so we didn't tag. Yes, we are. A lot through the tag we wanted here tonight, but a beatdown again. Now both men here tonight, and oh, we know what's coming. Tsunami. 1, 2, no, he's not done with them now. He's not done with Luke Gallows. He's not done with Gallows. He's not done with Gallows here. Not in the slightest. Gallows outside the ring. Both men outside the ring tonight. This is going to be brutal, folks. Gallows. He's in trouble. Here's Gallows. Wait a minute. Holy shit. Gallows. Just thrown through that table. And Gallows is in deep trouble now. Wait a minute. Gallows. Down goes Gallows. 1, 2, 3. The Vision win here on Raw tonight. What a win for the Vision here tonight on Monday Night Raw. They were Dublin, Ireland. Dublin, Ireland, ladies and gentlemen, what a win here tonight for the Vision. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, the Vision. What a fight for the Vision, and what a win for the Vision here on Monday Night Raw in Dublin, Ireland. Watch this here. Watch this. The flash through the table. And then watch this. And then Bronson Reed laid out the opponents for the 1, 2, and 3.
Here are your winners, the team of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Really on the Vision stand tall tonight here on Monday Night Raw. With more action don't come, ladies and gentlemen, here in Dublin, Ireland. Go away, we're right back for more action here in Dublin. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ring general Gunther. As what we saw last week, Gunther attacked AJ Styles before their match. There's a match last week, and AJ Styles got ambushed by this man, Gunther. Dublin, their passion is undeniable, but passion is not what battles. Discipline does. Now I've heard the chatter all week. I've heard the questions. Why did Gunther wait for the bell in Toronto? Why did Gunther get the attack AJ Styles before the match even began? You people still don't understand who I am. I am not here to play by the rules of lesser men. I am not here to entertain their pride or their ego. I am the ring general. I decide when the fight begins and I decide when it ends. And last week, AJ Styles ended the moment he felt my grip tighten. He tapped out before the match could even start. Not because I ambushed him, but because he realized the truth. He realized he was standing across a man who does not need a bell, a referee, or contract to dominate. Toronto was not an attack. It was a correction. A reminder to AJ Styles and every man watching on Netflix. That's stepping into the ring with me. It's not an opportunity. It is a consequence. AJ Styles wants to call himself phenomenal. But phenomenal men do not crumble before the battle. Phenomenal men do not tap out before the match begins. AJ Styles showed the world exactly what he is, what I make men become. So if AJ Styles wants another chance, if he wants to pretend he still belongs in the same ring as me, then I will gladly finish what I've started. No, not backstage, not before the match bell, but right here in front of the world where everyone can witness his final surrender. I am the standard. I am the authority. I am the ring general, and AJ Styles is already defeated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Gunther with some words to the why he had ambushed AJ last week. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm just getting word AJ Styles has posted on social media he wants to face Gunther one more time, and he wants him at Saturday Night's main event. The proof at Saturday Night's main event will be made official. We'll find out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. It's time for some women's action. And here comes the women's world champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's World Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Becky Lynch in action live next as he goes one-on-one against Maxxine Dupri. And Maxxine beats Becky. She's an opportunity to face her at Crown Jewel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Maxxine Dupri, who's ready for one-on-one women's action.
And her opponent, representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxxine Dupri.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Maxxine Dupri versus the man, Becky Lynch, on Monday Night Raw in Dublin, Ireland. Sold out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a match it's going to be tonight. What a fight it's going to be. But ladies and gentlemen, still come. We will see the Miz take on R-Truth. With the winner of that match will join Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, and CM Punk in the Big Man Battle Royal at Saturday night's main event. But here we go, women's action on the way here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Here we go, Maxxine Dupri versus the man Becky Lynch here on Monday Night Raw here in Orlando, here in Dublin, Ireland. And here we go, the man's playground here in Dublin, here in Ireland. And the man Becky Lynch here tonight, the man Becky Lynch here on Monday Night Raw against the Raw here, ladies. Here we go. Elbow tie up here early on. The man Becky Lynch has her where she wants her. And now here's Maxxine. Maxxine Dupri's trying to fight back out of this attack. Dupri's trying to fight back out of the attack, and Maxxine Dupri trying to fight back out of the attack. And Maxxine Dupri shows the man who's in charge. And now he's doing the man again. The man again proving why she is the women's world champion. She's the women's world champion here at WWE, ladies and gentlemen. The man Becky Lynch here on Monday Night Raw, live in action here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night it's been so far tonight here on Monday Night Raw. The man Becky Lynch versus Maxxine Dupri. Maxxine Dupri does not look like she does not look like she's ready to be in this type of match with the man Becky Lynch. Her head got ringed. Her bell got ringed there on that board there. But here we go. The Dupri, a manhandled here by the man Becky Lynch early on here on Monday Night Raw. What's all about here, folks, The man, Becky Lynch, does not want to defend her title against this woman, Maxxine Dupri, who's getting demolished here in the ring by the man, Becky Lynch, here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix here. And the man, count of 5 is our official trying to count 5, and the man throws out Maxxine Dupri and gets in the ring. And the man is showing she wants it. Here we go. And Maxxine Dupri from behind takes on the man. Maxxine Dupri against the man, Becky Lynch. Oh, Maxxine trying to fight back against the man. It's a man against the woman. World champion Becky Lynch. World champion Becky Lynch. Here tonight in Dublin, Ireland. And here we go. Here we go. The man and Maxxine Dupri fighting it out here at Dublin, Ireland on Monday Night Raw. Here tonight, sold out from Dublin. Dublin, Ireland, ladies and gentlemen. What a night it's been tonight. Here, ladies and gentlemen, big fight feel. The man just laid out. The man's down by Maxxine Dupri. Maxxine Dupri laid out the man, Becky Lynch, here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Maxxine Dupri and the man, Becky Lynch, on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Here tonight, folks. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Maxxine Dupri. Here goes Maxxine. Down goes the man. 1, 2. The man was on the top rope. The ref didn't see it. Well, Maxxine Dupri and the man, Maxxine Dupri and Maxxine. Maxxine Dupri. Down goes the man. 1, 2. 2 count by the man. The man, Becky Lynch, with the 2 count here. And the man, Becky Lynch. The man, Becky Lynch, proving why she is the best women's wrestler in the world, according to every source in the world. The Becky Lynch, the disarmer's locked in. The disarmer's locked in on Maxxine Dupri on Maxine's arm. Dupri's in trouble by the man, Becky Lynch, who's a tap her out in moments. Bros in moments will now give her an opportunity to face her at Crown Jewel for the Women's World Championship. But here we go. Almost a tap out victory here for the man. The man, Becky Lynch, will tap out Maxxine Dupri, whose arm's about to give out. Becky Lynch almost has it. Almost to tap her out. Will Becky tap her out? So close. Becky's so close to tapping out Maxxine Dupri. Will she do it? Maxine's so close to tap it out. She's about to break the arm. And she does. Becky Lynch wins. She breaks the arm. Breaks Maxine's arm. Here tonight on Raw. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Went for Becky Lynch here tonight. Becky Lynch is not. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. The man. What the hell is the man thinking? The man's not done. Becky's not done. Becky Lynch. What's Becky thinking? Becky Lynch. Where's Becky going with this? What's Becky thinking? Lynch to our announce table. What the hell is this about? The man. Oh no. Not like this. Manhandle. Slam through the table. Oh my God. Insult to injury to Maxxine Dupri. So to help Maxxine. But coming next is our main event. The Miz versus R-Truth. Here on Monday Night Raw.
Y'all know what time it is. This the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up?
Well, they yell the Miz and R-Truth.
Stand up and say,
R-Truth, they red for Saint here tonight in Dublin, Ireland. R-Truth versus the Miz here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix.
You better get with this.
In our main event here in Dublin, Ireland.
What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till they necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Then many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple, stating my claim to fame, to be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game. And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shot bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Watch for the actions of Miz live next on Monday Night Raw. For the man who bitched last week about not being in that match in the Battle Royale, but now he has the opportunity to be in that Battle Royale, and it's R-Truth. Here comes the Miz.
And his opponent, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, the Miz!
We'll be right back to the short commercial break here on Raw. We'll be right back. Don't go away. The Miz versus R-Truth next on Raw. Here we go, R-Truth versus the Miz here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Here we go. And our main event here at Dublin, Ireland. Who will join Finn Balor, CM Punk, and Sami Zayn at Saturday night's main event in the 8-man Battle Royal. In the Battle Royal. Here, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. R-Truth. Down goes the Miz by R-Truth. And R-Truth. Little homage to his crowded hero, John Cena, here tonight in Dublin, Ireland. R-Truth. Here at action, ladies and gentlemen, R-Truth versus The Miz. For Zealous to The Miz. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Here in Dublin, Ireland, in our main event, of Monday Night Raw. Our main event here on Monday Night Raw. R-Truth versus The Miz. For Zealous to The Miz. Listen to The Miz here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And a kick by R-Truth. So see The Miz early on here on Monday Night Raw tonight. R-Truth, The Miz. Zealous to The Miz. Let R-Truth know that he is not. That he doesn't have tiny balls. He has massive balls, is what The Miz is saying to the crowd here tonight. But we all know what R-Truth said earlier tonight. But we all know what the world thinks of The Miz. The Miz does not give anything to everyone. R-Truth down with The Miz, but R-Truth with a kick to the face to The Miz. One by The Miz. Go one by the A-lister, The Miz. Here on Monday Night Raw on Netflix, The Miz. And The Miz, the A-lister, The Miz, and R-Truth. Here tonight on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Well, The Miz said earlier today he wants to prove he belongs here. And what he proves to do is belong here tonight. The Miz against into R-Truth. Truth's down by The Miz. Oh, Skull Crush finale. Skull Crush finale. Right off the bat. 1, 2, 2. Truth kicked down at 2. The Miz can't believe it. The Miz can't believe how Truth kicked out. I believe our Truth kicked out, and now he's dressing the official here. Here we go, R-Truth. 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 From Monster Childhood hero John Cena. The Attitude Adjustment. 1, 2, 3. R-Truth beats The Miz in our main event. What a match to close out this unforgettable night here in Dublin, Ireland for Monday Night Raw here on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. While The Miz wins Sunday, R-Truth beats The Miz tonight. The Miz does not look happy tonight, but R-Truth stands tall here on Monday Night Raw. I thought it was only the Skull Crush finale, so did The Miz, but R-Truth kicked out. And then R-Truth came back in the ring, finished, took The Miz down with a scissor kick, and then homage to his childhood hero, John Cena, with the Attitude Adjustment for the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, R-Truth.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here in Dublin, Ireland. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back. We'll see you live in New York City for Monday Night Raw next week. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in New York City. Good night from Dublin. Good night. We'll see you.